14日目と。今日から単語の勉強の仕方をちょっと変えようかなって感じで、なんかこの動画良いような気もするんだけど、なんでこれでちょっとやってみようかなって感じですね。
Politics.
Politics. Politics is complicated. Complicated. The most important things is politics just now.
Data. Hypothesis. Hypothesis.
わからんな。
Hypothesis. 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 Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
A type of hypothesis called working hypothesis.
To build a hypothesis. That hypothesis was correct. A bold hypothesis. My hypothesis is that to build a hypothesis, but it is not correct. Hypothesis.
知らせ
News.
News.
種
Species.
Species. Carrot species. A species of dog. 種じゃないのか。種はシードか。そうかそうか。種類の、the human species. Human species. なるほどね。Birds of many species. はあはあはあはあ。Variable. A species of cat. A species of music. 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 A species of instrument. The normal species.
連続
series,
series. 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 He suffered a series of mishaps. There has been a series of car accidents at the crossing. A series of series circuit. Series. That popular television series is going to spin off to new shows in the fall. All life is a series of activities. I have had a series of misfortunes since then. A series of a series of bank robberies.
series,
偏見バイアス
bias,
bias. bias. Be free from bias.
Be free from bias.
Be free from bias. Without bias. A man of literary bias.
A man of literary bias.
Literary bias. That is a horrible bias.
That is a horrible bias.
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 Be free from bias. Bias. Be free from bias. Without bias. Without bias. Without bias. I should judge without bias. He should judge without bias. Let's be free from bias.
Bias.
強調
Emphasis.
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 Emphasis. Then
Lay emphasis on evidence. Lay emphasis on evidence.
emphasis. I repeated the word for emphasis. I repeated the word for emphasis. emphasis 強調するじゃないんだもんなこれ強調emphasis 強調I repeated the word. I repeated the word for emphasis. for emphasis
emphasis,
基準、基礎、
basis, basis,
数学、
basis on a trial basis. On an equal basis. It is important to strengthen the basis. Food, clothing, and shelter are the basis of life. He has no basis for his opposition. For basis. Basis of basis of it is important to strengthen the basis. 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 基礎。I studied English. I studied English. The English's basis of English. I studied the basis of English. I studied the basis of English. When I shouldn't. I studied the basis of English when I student. I studied the basis I studied the basis of English when I student. The basis of English. なるほど。
数学、
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
衣
Mathematics.
服、
Clothes. Clothes.
機器、
Data.
仮説、
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Hypothesis. To build a hypothesis. I clay なんだっけ no? Hypothesis. I create a hypothesis. I created some hypothesis. To build
Hypothesis.
知らせ、
News.
news.
種、
Species. Species are dogs of species. A species of dog. A species of dog. I wanted I want to learn a species of dog. I'm interested in species of cat. I'm interested in species of I species of dog. I'm interested in the species of dog in the world.
Species. Species.
連続
Series.
Series. Series. なんだっけ。A series of series. A series of activities. Series. Series.
Series.
偏見バイアス
Bias.
Bias. We should think without bias. We should think without bias. We should think without bias.
Bias.
強調
Emphasis. I repeated the word for emphasis. I repeated the word for emphasis. 強調する強調。For emphasis. I repeated the word for emphasis.
Emphasis. Emphasis.
基準、基礎。
Basis.
Basis. I studied the basis of English when I was student. I studied the basis of English when I was student.
Basis.
Yeah,
数学。
Mathematics.
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 Yeah.
The dance class. Eddie walks into Elizabeth's class.
Hi! Today we're learning to dance.
Eddie quickly walks to the door.
Quickly walks to the door.
Wait! Don't leave! I know dancing is difficult sometimes. But it's really fun too.
Okay, but this is a mistake.
It's okay. It's easy. Watch me.
But Eddie watches Elizabeth dance.
Eddie watches Elizabeth dance.
Now dance with me.
This is really fun.
So, is this class still a mistake?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I'm in the wrong room. But this This is more fun than a cooking class.
Fun. Today. Door.
Door.
Quick walks.
I did it! Washington, D.C. is my home. Looking back over the past year, I've done so many amazing things. I have met people from all over the world. I've made many good friends. And I have a great job. And I've taken a lot of chances. And now I have some really big news. Wait for it. And 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome to Around the Corner and across the street from the Actors Studio. Many people dream of becoming actors, but very often those dreams don't come true. Well, today we will meet a woman, and her acting career has really taken off. In fact, she acted in my play, The Woods Are Alive! Oh, she really brought the part of tree number 15 to life. Let's give a warm welcome to Anna Mateo.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Okay, please sit down.
Thanks.
Here, let me help you. Here.
Thanks. Well, it is great to see you again, Director Kelly.
It's great to see you too, Anna. I see you are still wearing your tree costume. Does this have anything to do with your big news?
Yes, it does.
Well, Anna, please share that news with us.
Kelly, I will be acting in 3 movies.
Anna's acting career has really taken off.
Anna's acting career has really taken off.
Amazing. Anna, tell us more.
Well,
Tell us
the
more.
first is a science fiction movie. The second is a romantic comedy. And the third is an action movie.
That is so great. Let me guess. You're playing a tree in all of them.
Yes! This is what happened. To prepare for your play, I had to find out what it was like to be a tree in the world. I had to find out where to eat, where to shop, where to meet people, and how to get around the city.
I had to find out how to get around the city.
I had to find out how to get around the city.
Amazing! I think big things are going to happen for you, Anna. So, tell me, will you be moving to Hollywood for a career in movies?
No. I'll make the movies and then come back. Washington, D.C. is my home.
I'm sure your family is very proud.
Yes, they are. You know, Kelly, not too long ago, I didn't feel very good about my life.
to make a change. So I took some chances. Sometimes I succeeded. Sometimes I failed. But I will never stop trying.
Thank you for sharing your news and so much more with us, Anna. Until next time.